So today we're doing something a little different. Instead of reviewing someone else's gameplay, we're taking a hard look at my own. I ran a few Swift Play games and picked out some recurring mistakes, not just things I personally need to work on, but things I see a lot of you doing as well. And real quick, before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, we're inching closer to that 1K mark. Hit that subscribe button, help support the channel, and let's keep the content rolling. Alright, on to the review. Right out of the gate, I started off weak. I wasn't paying enough attention, and it cost me. I placed my smoke late on Heaven, which basically screamed at KJ to drop her molly right as I was entering. And that left me at 37 HP, basically holding on to my life by a thread. And KJ sealed the deal with a quick classic headshot. The lesson here? Utility timing matters. If you're going to smoke, do it before you take space, not as you're running into danger. Otherwise, you're just walking into a setup you can't react to. Now, fair warning, I wasn't fully locked in for some of these rounds, but I think it's important to show those moments because losing focus mid-round is a huge issue in low and mid-rank games. It's something I see constantly. So this round, I push mid. Something I personally love doing, but I don't recommend it on offense unless you have backup. Luckily, I had teammates with me. I grab a quick, sloppy kill on Chamber and Waylay before moving up to B Heaven. Now a side note, I'm still salty about playing against a Waylay before I get to play as Waylay, but I'll save that for a different time. Now, back to the play. I throw a smoke near Heaven to create some space, just in case all three enemies decide to collapse onto site. Reyna does a little scouting, and then boom, clean headshot on KJ. Then I re-peek, get another clean headshot on Sage, which leaves me one kill for the ace, so you already know I'm hunting down that last Reyna. But, yeah, you guessed it. Sheriff one tap. It is what it is. Round 3. Another mid push, but this time, no backup. I get completely shut down almost immediately. Sage hits me with a clutch heal, but I end up doing nothing for the team this round. Because, well, my teammates actually played it correctly and wiped the enemy team before I could even contribute. So good job, guys. Good round. This time, I push mid again, but with no resistance. So I wrap around straight to spawn side and get a quick headshot on Sage. Then I take down the remaining two enemies. But this is where I want to pause and talk about crosshair placement. So as I enter from mid, I keep my crosshair right on this headline, on the wall. This is exactly what you should be doing, lining up your aim with natural head level guides on the map. Then, as I move up the hall to Heaven, I don't do that. You can see here, I should have been aiming higher, keeping my crosshair on this visible headline, but I missed the opportunity. Definitely something I'll be more aware of moving forward. This round, I push A, but the whole enemy team is there. I should have at least secured one kill, but I didn't hit any critical shots and had to retreat. My team gets the bomb down on A, but then they do something that I personally cannot stand. They push deep into enemy spawn for unnecessary fights instead of playing sight. I kept pinging the bomb, trying to get them to hold their ground, but they just kept taking ego fights, and surprise, surprise, it cost us the round. Guys, if the bomb is down, play around it. You don't have to take every fight. Next round, same mistake. Just quicker, and Waylaid deletes me with a clean headshot for good measure. Alright, at this point, I decided to actually focus and stop playing on autopilot. This round starts off slow, but once the action picks up, I land some solid shots from Heaven. Now, these angles are high risk, high reward. If you hit your shots, you're golden. If you miss, you're usually dead. I swing out on Reyna, expecting her to be further back towards spawn, but she is right in my face, so I go ahead and take that kill, rotate back sight instead of taking more Heaven fights, and I land another kill on Reyna. Then a quick flick to Sage for the final shot. Well, or so I thought. That was an ace secured, but it left KJ, and KJ had other plans. Round lost, because, well, of course, I would lose a round with an ace. Okay, this time, I actually check mid before rotating to help my team on A. Always check for flankers, don't just assume that mid is safe. I throw metal to buy time between the KJ ult, and then we move in. I trade chamber, push up carefully. I'm keeping good spacing with my team. We're close together, but not stacked on the same angles. And then, Reyna does Reyna things, and Sheriff one-taps me. But thankfully, I had my ult, revive, reset, final kill, game, set, match. Key takeaways. Utility timing matters. Use smokes before taking space, not mid-entry. Don't autopilot. A loss of focus loses rounds faster than bad aim does. Crosshair placement is everything. Use map headlines to keep it locked at head level. Bomb down, play around it. You don't have to go ego push when you have the advantage. Check mid. Don't assume, because that'll cost rounds. Spacing and teamwork win rounds. Play off teammates, and don't block each other's movement. So, that was my self-review. I hope this breakdown helped you catch some mistakes you might be making in your own games. If you want to improve faster, reviewing your own gameplay honestly is one of the best things you can do. Also, if you're looking for people to play with and improve, don't forget to check out our Discord. Tons of players there working on getting better, and the link's in the description. And of course, if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. More guides, reviews, and breakdowns coming soon. This is Fizz, GG, and good luck out there.